Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about Keep It Simple Asthma 101. Now, unfortunately, asthma has become increasingly prevalent in today's society where we have so much pollution and we have a lot of contaminants in the air as well as in aromatherapy, which is such a great thing. But if you have lung issues like asthma, emphysema, COPD, it's important that you recognize that it's a care that has to happen every single day. You can't space it off. Diabetics don't space off their health needs. High blood pressure patients don't space off theirs. Asthmatics can't either. I'm going to talk to you about some basic conceptual and medical things today, just as an overview for those of you just getting to know yourself as an asthmatic or knowing someone who has this condition and you need to or would like to help and support them. First thing to know is, what is asthma? Asthma is the lungs being oversensitive to a stimulus or a problem. So a regular person's lungs can inhale smoke with just a little irritation. An asthmatic will inhale smoke and the lungs will start to close up. Same thing with perfumes, aerosols. A regular individual with healthy lungs can smell that, enjoy the fragrance. An asthmatic, it will cause our lungs to start to close down. I don't try to dwell on this issue, but I don't ignore it either. Just like high blood pressure, it ain't going to go away by wishing. This is something I need to use physical care as well as the mental positive affirmations and the energetic awareness. So I'm not putting my head in the sand, but I'm not over medicating either. I want to make sure that I'm really sensitive and balanced in my approach. Now, a couple things that you'll want to know. Daily care requires that most asthmatics, if you're deeply into asthma, meaning it's not just once every 5 years, but it's really an ongoing condition, we'll need to take an inhaler daily. This is an example of two different inhalers. One's a circle, one's an oval. They both open up and you inhale the medicine. This is a corticosteroid. Don't freak out, it doesn't go everywhere, it only goes in your lungs. So this is not like a systemic steroid that's going to hurt your kidneys, liver, and all that big time. This is not a pill. This is just going into the lungs, and it tells your tissues, relax, there's no problem, breathe easy. This needs to be gargled after, or you get a little thrush in your mouth, which isn't as gross as it sounds. Yeast in the mouth isn't like some big gaping nasty thing. I've had it plenty. It's part of the deal when you use these medicines, and all you got to do is just rinse your mouth out when you're done. So you just gargle with a little water, brush your teeth, you're good to go. This is twice a day. This is once a day. Talk to your doctor or specialist. I believe in specialists. I use a pulmonologist. He knows everything that I need to know about my lungs. The next thing I'm going to show you is our ER inhaler. That means anytime that I'm having trouble with my asthma and it's actually making it difficult for me to breathe, I use this inhaler. Now, how many of you have seen somebody go and use one of these? Quite frankly, that's not the ideal method. When you put it in your mouth and squeeze, it just goes on the back of your throat. Very little gives into your lungs. I'm doing this video because many people have never seen this kind of an apparatus. This is called a chamber. And all it does is it takes the aerosol medicine into it, mixes it with regular oxygen, and then you inhale it. So I take the little end off, squeeze, inhale, hold as long as I can, let it sink into the tissues of the lungs, relax, inhale again to get any last medicine out, and I'm done. Wait a few minutes and repeat. This guy is up to every 2 hours. Now, most doctors won't tell you that, but a specialist knows that when you're feeling like you're on your last breath, you can use this up to every 2 hours. Some practitioners, general prac docs, will only say every 4 to 6. That's not accurate. When you're really in distress, you can use this up to every 2. The last piece that you'll want to know is Montelukast, or also known as Singulair, a daily pill that's been proven to help modify and moderate the intensity of asthmatic symptoms. The beauty of proper care is that, like me, you can be a person with asthma and only have symptoms once a year. And that's a wonderful thing, but it only comes from proper maintenance. Don't put your head in the sand. Be aware of what's going on with your body or your loved one's body and treat it accordingly. Make sure to join me for other insights and tips on how to manage asthma and to take care of your lungs in a happy, healthy way. Subscribe to my channel, please share with a friend, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.